Hello and welcome to BBC School News Report. My name is Krishna.
And I'm Jess.
Today we are going to talk about numerous new stories including the Malaysian airline disappearance and the 2014 World Cup.
And today's first story is the missing Malaysian airline plane.
On the 8th of March 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur Airport with 227 passengers on board. The flight started completely normally, but at 1:07 local time, Malaysian Air Traffic Control received their last ACARS message. ACARS is a digital data link system for the transmission of short messages between aircraft and ground stations via airband radio or satellite. At 1:19 local time, Malaysian Air Traffic Control received its last contact from MH370, stating that the plane was at 35,000 feet. 49 minutes into the flight and 11 minutes after Malaysian Air Traffic Control lost contact with the plane, Vietnamese Air Traffic Control tried to make voice contact with the plane and were able to hear mumbling and static in the background. On the 11th of March, 3 days after the plane disappeared, military radar data suggested that the plane turned west and continued flying for a further 17 minutes before disappearing from Malaysian radar. This then sparked theories that the plane was hijacked, there was a struggle in the cockpit, and the hijacker or pilot turned the plane west. French satellite images captured on the 23rd of March by Airbus Defence and Space show 122 possible pieces of debris between 1 and 23 metres long within a 76 by 78 kilometre area of the southern Indian Ocean. On the 24th of March, the Malaysian Prime Minister held a press conference on the missing plane. During that conference, he announced that a team of independent investigators have concluded that the plane crashed in the southern Indian Ocean. Using a type of analysis never before used in an investigation of this sort, Inmarsat and the AAIB have concluded that MH370 flew along the southern corridor and that its last position was in the middle of the Indian Ocean, west of Perth. This is a remote location, far from any possible landing sites. It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that, according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean.
I don't think anybody really knows yet, and I think with everybody making assumptions as to what is happening or what has happened, I think it's quite dangerous. I think we just have to wait and see what's happened and not jump to conclusion. Nope, I don't. I quite enjoy flying and not really bothered by that. I think the chances of things happening are very slim, and you have chances of dying with everything in life, and flying is one which is actually a very low risk, so no, I'm not scared by it.
That was a very insightful news story to start us off with. What was your opinion on that, Krishna?
It must be very nerve-wracking for the families of those that are missing, and I hope that they will all be okay.
Marlborough has been a big part of our school lives since we came into Year 7.
And although many of us see the pupils at break or lunch, quite a few of us don't know what they do while we are in our lessons.
So here is a quick insight into Marlborough's relation with Chiz and Sid. Some parts of the video have been pixelated due to permission issues.
Hello and welcome to our BBC School News Report on Marlborough School.
Marlborough Park School is a school for children.
And why do you enjoy working with Marlborough students?
I enjoy working with Marlborough students because they're lovely students to work with. We have a lot of fun and they work really hard.
Yeah.
And what's your favourite activity to do with them?
Well, we do a lot of fun activities, but I think we enjoy drama and acting and singing, don't we? Yeah, we do enjoy that. Well, yeah, that's what you enjoy, seeing your baddies, don't you? Yeah, which is very nice.
Like going for fun and not playing the iPad or computers.
Thank you.
Can you describe the relationship the school has with Marlborough Park School?
Well, our relationship with Marlborough goes back many, many years. We've always had a very good relationship with Marlborough School, but in the last 5 years they've been here on site with us in their own special classroom. That started off just one day a week, where they would come and join us for their lunch and some lessons in the afternoon. Then it grew to 2 days, then it grew to 3 days, then we started doing some projects with Year 10 students, Then we started the buddy scheme, and that's been a real success. That's where students work together, they have some social time together, they have their lunch together, and they forge a bond between our sixth form and those students from Marlborough that are also in the same age group. Now that's been such a success that we've got the new post-16 building that was previously in the Olympic Park donated to the school by BMW, so that those students and our students can have one building, a great big brand new building, all of their own. And that will be opening in about a year from now. Don't look now, but there's a big picture of it just behind me. But the Marlborough School partnership with Sid is without doubt one of the things that I'm most proud of. Thank you very much for asking.
What do you enjoy most about working with the Marlborough students?
Well, Marlborough students, they are very funny, they make me laugh, they're so lovely, and also they enjoy learning, which is really good. So they just take on everything you say to them, they're good at learning, and also they enjoy everybody else's company as well, which is really good.
Okay. What is your favourite subject where you use Sid facilities that you enjoy most?
Well, we probably enjoy it in the food tech. That's really good. So that gives the students a chance to make their own meals and like fresh ingredients. So that's really good for them as well. So we have good fun in there. Here in the ICT suite, where we can use different computer packages, it's really good doing PowerPoint. So that's really fun as well.
Thank you.
So what do you like about your sixth form buddies, Claudia? They are good.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do they help you?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Ben, what do you like about ICT Club?
Doing PowerPoints.
What's your PowerPoint on?
Kelly Clarkson.
Do you like Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah.
Is she a good singer?
Yes.
Oh, what are you doing at the moment on the computer? Oh, who is that? Who are you watching on the computer?
Bro.
Okay. Oh, Sam Bailey. Cool. Is she a singer?
Okay.
Is she your favourite singer?
Okay.
What did she win?
Oh my god.
Did she win the X Factor?
Okay.
Cool. I don't know. What do you like working with your Marlborough buddies?
Okay.
So Aaron, what are you watching?
I'm watching Mr. Bean.
Is he your favourite?
It's one of my favourite things.
Why do you like him?
It makes me laugh a lot.
Okay, so Adam, what are you watching?
Africa.
X Factor. Who won the X Factor?
Sam Bailey.
Bailey. Do you like her?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what are you doing on your PowerPoint at the moment?
I'm like painting pictures on my iPad.
Okay. Are you good at that?
Yeah.
Who was your famous person you researched?
Lauren Argy.
Was that a good person to research?
Yeah.
Why did you pick them?
Could go funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That has really helped us to understand the Marlborough School, as I didn't know much before.
Our next story is the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Countries from all around the world, including Brazil, Argentina, Spain, and the amazing England.
Now over to the team with their report on this.
Brazil actually have a big chance of winning the World Cup.
Gotta say Germany.
I reckon Argentina.
Germany. Brazil.
England.
Why?
Obviously, being an English man, I want my country to be successful and I want to see England lifting the World Cup. Nothing would give me more pleasure. I would certainly enjoy seeing England win it. However, looking at current performance, I think that our group looks very, very challenging. Uruguay, tough team, some good players. Italy, good, strong team. I know we've beaten them in the past, but they're very dangerous opposition.
Who do you think would be top goal scorer?
Ooh, I don't know, Suarez, someone like that.
Yeah. And you want England to win?
Very much so. I like the way the whole country supports the national team, and it's always a very exciting time. I do feel sorry for students who have to work, do their homework, and revise for exams when World Cup matches are on, but life's like that every 4 years.
Yeah.
World Cup, does that actually matter? We're talking about who I'd like to win. However, my second favourite would probably be Wales first, followed by Germany.
Who do you think is going to be the top goal scorer?
Do you know, I'm not sure because obviously the climatic conditions in Brazil will be very different to those that you would normally experience in Germany. So to be honest, I'm not actually sure about that. But what is sure, I'm actually quite excited about it.
And who do you think is going to be, what country do you think is going to be surprising everyone?
I think that England will surprise everybody.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I wonder if Spain will win again.
Possibly, but obviously England are in with a chance. Now over to Shuff to present the sports news.
Thank you. In the Premier League, West Ham beat Hull City 2-1. Manchester United beat West Ham 2-0. Chelsea beat Arsenal 6-0. And Manchester City beat Manchester United 3-0. And in Rugby Union, Saracens beat Harlequins 39-17.
Thanks for that, Shove. Now BBC Three is a channel that is watched by the entire nation, and now it's been announced that it's being cancelled.
Our reporters have made a video to show us the devastating aftermath that we will be left with.
It's recently been announced that BBC Three is being closed down in autumn 2015. The popular channel has been on air since February 2003, and by closing it down, the BBC will save £50 million per annum. Be able to extend the BBC by an hour, and the extra money can be used to create drama programming on BBC One. Fortunately, BBC Three will be replaced with a new online service. Tony Hall, BBC Director General, claims young audiences, the BBC Three audience, are the most mobile and ready to move to an online world. 25% of viewing by 16 to 24-year-olds is to catch up or other screens, and over the next few years we will expect that to reach 40%. The channel being axed is making history. It is the first ever channel to be closed by the broadcaster, and the new online service is being compared to the format of Netflix and Amazon. It is also hoping to be just as successful. We will now show you some people's opinions of the matter. Do you watch BBC Three?
Sometimes.
It's being shut down autumn 2015. What is your opinion about this?
Obviously I think it's negative for people that watch BBC Three a lot because they won't be able to watch it on TV, but as I think the majority of the viewers are teenagers, they'll probably still be able to use it as a service if it's online.
Yeah. So do you think you're sort of for the idea of it being moved online?
Yes, if it would save money for the BBC, I guess. If there's not a lot of viewers, but the majority of them would still use it if it was online, then I think it's a good idea.
Okay, thank you. Do you watch BBC Three?
I do watch BBC Three, and I watch Family Guy on BBC Three.
It is being closed down autumn 2015. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's quite sad because Family Guy is only going to be on the internet, and if you've got a bad internet connection, then you won't be able to watch Family Guy.
Yeah, it's being replaced with an online service similar to Netflix and iPlayer to appeal to the young audience that BBC Three attracts. Do you think this is a good idea?
Well, young people might not have their own laptop or own computer, so I think having it as an online service won't work as well as it being on TV, because if you're, say, an 8-year-old watching Family Guy, you're able to watch TV.
Thank you.
Terrible news for all of those who watched Family Guy.
Now over to Merle and Molly to tell us about the weather.
The highest temperature today will be in London with 12 degrees, while the lowest will be in the north with 7 degrees. There will be rain across the UK, mainly in the Midlands, with patchy rain in London, Norwich, Glasgow and Wales. Tomorrow it will be warmer on the whole, with highs of 14 degrees in London and lows of 7 degrees in the north. There will be less rain than yesterday, with some north of Glasgow and around Newcastle.
And finally, the hottest men's hairstyle in North Korea is sheer madness.
Super leader Kim Jong-un, in a bizarre bit of tyranny, decreed that his 12 million countrymen adapt his decidedly retro high-end tight do.
The un and only haircut, once popularised by 90s boy bands, was unimaginatively dubbed the dear leader Kim Jong-un, more of a mouthful than a little off the sides.
The 31-year-old's looks is simple: short and slicked back on top, bust to the skin above the ears.
North Korea's citizens were not too keen on the government-ordered grooming gripping, that it's not the right look for everyone.
And that's all from Chisholm Sid's news team today. We hope you've enjoyed our show, and be sure to check out csgstv.wordpress.com for more videos from CSGS TV. And that failed.